Hey YouTube. Got asked a question on an old video that I did about working out with depression. I'm very open about my history with depression. For those of you that are first time viewers of this video or my channel, I suffer from major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. I've been on and off meds for probably the last 10 years of my life. My last stint was 3 years straight. Came off last December, so this will be 7 months ago, and I've been off since then. Personally, I've been using fitness and dietary control to keep myself sane and keep my depression at bay. Lifting, in my opinion, saved my fucking life. Absolutely. And when they tell you that lifting is the cheapest antidepressant out there, they're not lying, guys. Now, I got asked the question on a previous video, and I want to make a video about it because it's a really good question that a lot of people probably have. I'm depressed, but I want to get back into lifting. I want to get back into fitness, but I don't know what to do. Now, this is a tough question to answer from somebody who's never been, I'm talking fucking medically diagnosed, psychologically diagnosed as being depressed. That I can't even get out of bed depressed. I slept for 10 minutes in the last 24 hours, I'm so depressed. I haven't eaten in 3 days, I'm depressed. Been there, done that, got the fucking card, and I started my fitness journey over 4 years ago in the midst of a massive depression spiral. I felt so out of control in my life that I started working out and watching what I ate, and I was dogmatic. Whenever I was really down in that deep, dark fucking hole, you know, where you're looking up and there is no light, I started thinking about fitness and what I was gonna do and what I was gonna lift that day, and if I had already worked out, what was I gonna do the next day? Because it was the only thing I felt I had control of. And my diet, I was like macros to the fucking T, calories down to like as close as I could get them, because it gave me control. Because I felt like for the first time in a while I had some control over something, even though it wasn't my emotions. And there were times where I wouldn't sleep for 24 hours or 48 hours, or I wouldn't eat all day because I just had no appetite and food made me nauseous. And it's really, really, really tough to get back to fitness when you're that lethargic, you're that tired, and you have zero energy, and you got no food on board to give you the calories. So I got to ask the question, how do I get back into fitness? And the first thing you need to do is look for easy wins. And what I mean by an easy win is, okay, you haven't been to the gym in months, maybe you haven't been to the gym in years. What are you going to do? What program do I start? What do I do? The first thing you need to do is just go to the fucking gym, all right? And the advice I would give you is, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling weak, if you feel absolutely fucking spent in life, walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes. Everybody can walk. You'd be shocked, no matter how tired you are, no matter how little you've eaten, no matter how little water you drank, you can walk on a treadmill. You don't want to go hard, you just want to go to the gym, get in the environment, walk on the treadmill. If you feel okay, keep walking for a bit. Maybe listen to a podcast or listen to something affirmative fucking audio, or listen to music. Listen to something that makes you happy. Start creating a positive stimulus around the gym, and then go home. All right, you went to the gym, awesome, because you haven't been in the gym in 6 months, years, who knows? I don't know, right? For me, it was a while before I'd been actually legitimately serious about working out, I'll be honest. And then do it again. Do it again the next day. Do it again 2 days from now. Whatever you need to do, look for easy wins. All right, just go to the gym, walk on the fucking treadmill. And you're like, well, I can walk outside. I get that. We're trying to associate the gym with something positive. That's what, the audio, listening to music, or doing something that you like while you're walking and being in that gym environment. And once you start to feel comfortable being like, oh my God, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym today, I'm gonna go. As opposed to I can't go to the gym, I can't do this right now. Once you get to the point where you're no longer telling yourself you can't fucking do it because you're too depressed, and you can just get through those goddamn doors, really start looking for easy wins. What do you like doing? Do you like fucking working your biceps? Then work your biceps. And I know you're like, oh, but Mark, I want to make overall gains. We'll get there. You'll get there. Look for easy wins. You like doing biceps? Fucking go curl. Go curl until you can't curl anymore because you're fucking out of energy. And then go home. And if the only thing that makes you happy at the gym is doing curls, then go do curls. Right? Once again, look for easy wins. Things that are going to make you feel good about going to the gym. So you get your ass to the gym and you're doing curls for 3 weeks. I don't fucking care. Whatever you have to do to get there. All right? And once you start feeling good about yourself and confident, you're like, yeah, you know what? I can go to the gym and I can fucking kill biceps. okay? You're gonna take that easy win, which is the biceps, and you're gonna add something else to it that maybe you're not that good at. You know, I'm really good at biceps, but I fucking suck at shoulders. So now you're gonna add shoulders in, and you're gonna do your bicep curls, and then you're gonna add shoulders. And if you fucking blow shit at shoulders and you kind of feel bad about the fact that you sucked at shoulders, you still got the, yeah, you know what, I did bad at shoulders, but I killed biceps today. And you got that win on board to keep you motivated, keep you going. And then eventually, you're not going to suck at shoulders. You get what I'm going here, right? Like, you're not going to be amazing at everything right away. And if you go to the gym and try to overload yourself with exercises and programs and this, that, and the other, and you're not good at them, if you're already depressed, you're going to feel like a loser and you're going to feel like you're a failure. All right? So look for those easy wins. Start off by just going there. Right? Start off by just walking on a fucking treadmill, going on the bike, doing whatever you can to just get in the environment. Start making it a thing. That's all I'm saying. Next, pick something you know you're going to like and do that. Right? Do that as much as you have to do until you feel confident like that I can fucking do this. And then slowly start adding stuff over time. Now, speaking from experience from somebody who fuck it, I'm open about this too. I've been suicidal in the past. I've never actually had a suicide attempt. When I was 13 years old, I decided I was going to kill myself. I knew how I was going to do it. I was all set to do it. And I didn't because I thought about how selfish that was going to be. I would have been my suffering of my depression, but then my family would have had to have lived with the fact that my mom and dad would have to live with the fact that their son killed themselves. My sister would have to live with the fact that her little brother fucking killed himself in the house she grew up in. And no matter how I felt, I couldn't do that to my family. And I decided that day that I was going to kill myself, that I would never actually take that step. No matter how fucking bad my life got, I would never actually do it. There's always a reason to wake up, even if it's just to make them fucking happy. I'll suffer the rest of my life. I don't give a shit as long as I don't do that to them. And that's carried me through. I'm 32 now. That's what, 19 years ago. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, 19 years ago. Anyways, so I've been there. And I have had suicidal ideation from then until now. I've had it in the past, but I get to that point where I'm like, I'm so depressed, if I was gonna do it, I'd have fucking blown my brains out by now. But I'm not gonna kill myself, and I never will. And I've had that like rock bottom feeling, and I've told my family about it, and I'm like, you know, I'll call my mom and I'll be like, Mom, I'm at the point where if I was gonna kill myself, I'd have fucking killed myself, but you know I'm not going to. And she'd be like, okay, let's talk, right? So I've been there, guys. I do know, I'm not talking out of my ass. I've been to that level where you make the conscious decision to fucking commit suicide because that's the only way you see as an out. So I'm trying to talk to you guys from experience here. So yeah, take that easy win. Get started with the easy win and then slowly add stuff. Because if you overwhelm yourself and you feel like a loser, you're just not going to go to the gym anymore. And go from there, guys. It's just building blocks, right? Building that confidence, and it's just getting there, doing stuff that you know you're going to enjoy, and then as soon as you start enjoying that, adding little things over time. And when you're truly depressed and you're not sleeping and you're tired and you're not eating well, you don't have the energy to do crazy programs. And other people will say, no, bro, you got to just hit this fucking thing. Well, they've never been there, or maybe they have, and they're just pushing you too hard. No matter how old you are, whether you're that 13-year-old kid who's going to take a bunch of sleeping pills and just off himself, or you're a 32-year-old man talking to you right now on a camera, you got a long life ahead of you. I don't plan on dying before I'm fucking 100 if I can afford to. Probably will, though, let's be honest. I'll probably kill myself in some freak accident, but I don't plan on it. It'll be an accident. You got time. You got time on this earth. So even if it takes you 4, 6, 8 weeks to start getting to the point where you're feeling confident and start adding shit into your program to start really truly getting into the fitness world, who fucking cares? It's 8 weeks out of 52 of a year. It's 8 weeks out of the next, 500 years? 500 weeks over the next 10 years? Like, it's not that long in the scheme of things. I know you want to jump in right head first. Do it slow, guys. Right? You need to learn to crawl before you can walk. You got to walk before you can run. That's it. That's my best advice if you want to get back to it. It will give you a level of control that maybe you didn't realize you had. You're like, okay, well, I feel totally out of control. I feel like my life is spinning around me, but I control how much I lift. I control what weights I do. I control everything with that. And you can start going ahead and doing dietary control as well. It's harder when you're not hungry. I know when you're nauseous and food makes you want to vomit, that one's difficult. But at least you've got control of your fitness, and then slowly you might start to realize your appetite increases as you're lifting, and then you can start adding the dietary control, and now you're feeling a win from that diet control, right? You're like, you know what? yeah, I feel bad, but I'm fucking doing what I want to do at the gym. I got control over that, and I'm controlling what I'm eating. I'm not going crazy. I'm counting my macros and I'm counting my calories, and that's a win. And you need to really look for wins here to your depressed, but you know this, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. That's my advice, guys. I hope it was useful. Don't start too fast. Look for the easy wins and go from there. I can only speak to myself and my personal experiences, but throughout everything that I've done, when I was 13 and I was depressed, I turned to food and I became obese. I was 235 pounds by the time I was about 14 years old. By the time I hit 19, I was 255 pounds. I had never touched a weight. I didn't do anything physical. I had another major depressive episode when I was 23 and I turned to alcohol. That one was a fucking gooder. Lasted about 7 months. I fell into a bottle and never got out of it. And that was just destructive. And then I had another major depressive episode when I was 27, and I turned to fitness, and it saved my life. There, but by the grace of God, go I, when I see people that come into my emergency room severely depressed that have either attempted suicide or they're so depressed they're falling into a bottle. And I think how blessed I am that I found fitness, that it gave me the control and the antidepressant that I needed to save myself. I'm not trying to tell you guys a sob story. I'm really not. That's not the point of this video. My point is that I hope that those of you that are watching this video right now, if you've made it this far, will find the same relief that I found with fitness. Hands down, it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. I'm 32. I don't ever plan on stopping. I'll be that guy in that gym that's like 80 years old, still doing fucking bench press and deadlifts. Maybe, I mean, I'm not gonna be pulling 600 like I do now, but fuck it. If I'm pulling the bar with wood on the sides for 45s, I don't give a shit. I'll do it. That's it, guys. Post questions and comments down below. I hope this was useful. If it wasn't, I do apologize if it was just me rambling at a camera, but this is the best advice I can give you. It's tried and tested and true for me, and I hope it can help you as well. If you have any, if you ever need to just like vent or whatnot, my channel's always here. Send me an email. I'll do my best to try and help you as best I can. Other than that, guys, remember, eat like a bodybuilder and train like a powerlifter.